hit the go live
Okay.
button. Yeah.
I should be live right now, so I'll go over and see who comes in the room. Thank you, ma'am. I'll meet you over there.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Just one click away. One click away. Oh my heavens. Heavens to Betsy. So let's go back to live. Is this it? One watching. Uh, let's try that. I might have to go back out and go back in. Hopefully this will work. Crossing my fingers and my toes. If this works, I will. I will be a happy camper. To watching. Oh, is this it? Oh my goodness! I did it. I did it. Thank you, Cindy. Cindy, it was just one click away. I swear. One click away, Janet. It was one click away. No more twitchy. And I can use this one, I think, unlimited for a while. There's no, can you hear me okay? Sound and picture great. Okay, good. Oh, goody, 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 goody. I'm so happy. Thanks, guys. I'm coming on early tonight just because. Just because I can. Sharon and Cindy and Janet. Hope everybody else comes back. I hope they come back. I got Cindy's happy mail. Yeah. Oh, good. Thank you, Cindy. I was one click away. Hi, Bonnie. Come on in. So I'm going to open up Cindy's happy mail because it's a prize. I won a prize. I won the giveaway. She made a book and I won. Look how cute that is. And then she sent me some goodies in there. Oh, something wrapped up. Oh my heavens. Something in some bubble wrap. Thank you, Cindy. Let's see what all these little goodies are. They look like they're doggies. They're little baby doggies. Hi, Clint. Oh, I'm so glad you all found me again. Good, good, good. Here's a little dress. There's something wrapped up. Oh, it's a button. Okay, this is a shell button, and it's going to be my closure. And I told her just to mail it, and I would attach it. So I'm going to attach it. Here's the front of my book, and I got my big butterfly, and she put me a vintage picture on the front, and she did it in a Coptic style stitch. So everything should open up and lay flat. And she put her stitches in by with a blanket stitch. It's kind of like a blanket stitch, but it was a Coptic stitch that she looked up and learned how to do it. And I'm looking for the middle right here. And she put some washi tape there. All right. Look at that kitty cat tape. This is cute. So we're gonna work in it. We're gonna see if we can use it. We'll leave it on the desk and we're gonna use it. All the paper is like pretty much painty papers and decorative papers, white papers and things. So we can do anything we want in this book. I'm not a big journaling type person, but I will do some kind of art in here. I can paint in here, and then there's a pocket in the back with a tag in it for 12 sandwiches. Yum yum. That's what I like. And Cindy autographed it in the back. Thank you, Cindy. How cute. So yeah, so let's put our button on here. Oh, and she sent me a little piece of elastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some thread, and I've got some embroidery thread right over here somewhere. in my sewing, in my little sewing bag, I got some thread. Hi, Ellen. Hi, everybody coming in. I'm early. Yep, I'm a little early. And that would look good on there. Let's just use the rest of that. Let's just use that. So I think that'll be enough to sew my button on. And I'm going to put there's a way to, when you put, oh, there's more papers down here. Heavens to Betsy. Look at all the goodies. There's another doggy and a picture frame and a birdhouse and some kitty cats and some little girls. All right. Thank you. Those are cute. Okay, so let me put these over here because I'm going to lose them, but I'm going to stick them right there. Okay, so I'm going to put my button on, and we'll get a needle, and you can use any kind of, this is a big needle that will hold the thread that I just dropped on the floor. Oh dear, I got to get up and get it. Hang on just a minute. It takes me a minute to get down there. Dropping everything on the floor didn't work. I need that. Where's my other thread? Oh, I found my glue stick. It's dried out. I'll have to reconstitute that. But I swear, it was dark thread, and I don't see it. I found that. Let me look. It takes me just a minute to get up out of my chair. So, it was here, but that's okay. We've got more thread. I've lost my thread. It's on the floor and I can't see it. I don't have a light under there. But I got more thread down in here. I got white thread. I can do it in white thread. I'm not prejudiced. And this is a really more of a twine. It's a string. It's white thread, cotton string. So we're going to use it. Well, plan B already in service. So I'm going to thread my needle and put Cindy's button on. So thank y'all for coming out early for me. And I'm just going to piddle around here till 6 o'clock comes. And then we'll get back on schedule. I've got more Happy Mail to open. So I got a big, nice knot at the end. And this cover it's thick, and I'm going to sew it on right there. I'll punch a hole in there. I got an awl that I can use as well to punch a hole. Just have to wiggle it through there. And it's a 2-hole button, so I'll need 2 holes. Like that. So I'm going to go up. The knot is on the back, like right there. And I'm going to fix that on the other side too. And this is a antique shell button. And my needle won't go through the hole. So that means I have to get a smaller needle, which means I've got to cut this one off because I got another knot. Let's see. Oh, the obstacles we face. But we can do it. We're going to still do it. It's not going to be a problem. I just cut that little knot off right there and pull my thread out, take it off my needle, but I've already got my holes. So that was really why I needed a big needle. So let's get a littler needle and see if it'll go through the button holes. That one will go through it. So we're going to put the thread back on into this needle. It's a little bit smaller. So I'm all butterfingers today. So there we go. There's my ends. Now my grandmother taught me how to do a knot on the end of your threads, and you lick your finger and you wrap it around, and then you roll it, and then you pull it with your third finger, and it makes a nice pretty knot right there on the end of your thread. And sometimes, hi Wendy, come on in. We're sewing a button on. Hi Jassy, come on in. So that's good enough. So I'm going to go in here, up, go through the button. It's a shell button. That is special. I think she said it was an antique. And then I'll go back down the other hole that I made for the button. And I'm going to try to do it again. Go through it again, and to reinforce my button. Oh, I went right up through the hole. I did good. And then back down again, and I did that twice. So I think that'll be strong enough. So I'm just going to take it to the back again, and I'm going to tie a knot here, go through it a couple of times and make it like a little knot, and it should hold it. It should hold it, and I can cut this fairly close. I'll leave just a little bit of a tail, but it's fairly close because I'm not expecting it to come off. And I went through this paper here, which is part of the pocket, and I don't think it's going to bother me a bit. It's not going to bother anybody in the pocket. It's not going to bother this tag. So I'm going to leave that there because that paper gives it extra strength for, the back of the button and all. So there's that. So now I've got my elastic. So it's going to go over here on the back side, and this could be put on 150 different ways. Do you want to know all 150 types of ways we can put this elastic on here? And so the first thing I'm going to do is turn my hot glue gun on. I'm going to use a hot glue gun, and then I'm going to find me some kind of I'm going to hot glue this down, and then I'm going to find like a sticker or something cute to go right on top of that hot glue and elastic, and cover them both. So I'm going to make it loose because I plan on putting stuff in here, and it's elastic. So I'm going to make it kind of loose right now, and that way as it grows I'll have plenty of elastic to stretch. So I'm going to basically use most of this string, but I'm going to attach this right onto the back just like that, and I'm going to use my hot glue gun to glue it down with as soon as it warms up, and then I'll put like a sticker or something on top of that. So let me find some stickers. This is my flow book. I could probably find something in here, and it might be one of those little cards like this here. I could put that on the back, and I can look for one that matches that green real good. That would look good on there because it's got some blue green in there. Did you spot any of these today? It's just a random picture. Laughter is the sun that drives winter from the human face. Being somewhere is more important than getting somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow. And then that's cute. That's green and all. Let me use that one right there. It's like a teapot or a coffee pot with a cupcake. And it's just a card like a in uh it's a little miniature postcard is what it is. Postcard on the back. So we're going to put that over top of that and hide the knot on uh, the elastic. So that's where it's going to go. So I just have to wait for my hot glue gun to come on. And I'm going to be generous. And I don't think I need the knot because I'm gluing it down so good. So I'm going to clip the knot off like that. Put that down into the glue. And then I'll put this down on top of that glue. And I will finish gluing the rest of the sides of this card here in a second. But that's going to hold it down. It's hot right now. So after I get the edges glued down, then that's my elastic tie on my button. Thank you, Cindy. And that was just one of the ways of the 5011 ways to put a, a closure on your homemade books, journals. So I'm going to get me some wet glue, like this is Elmer's glue. And I'm going to go straight under here with the Elmer's and glue the rest of that down. Like that. And like that. Reinforcements. And then I'm going to take a credit card and smush the glue around. And it's going to squish out on purpose. And I will wipe off the excess. And that will dry clear. Like that. So I will go over that again. We're going to finish opening up our Happy Mail. I got Happy Mail from Marty and Pam. Are they in here yet? And I got Happy Mail from Judy and from Barbara. And they don't, well, Barbara comes in sometimes, but she watches my show later, at a later time. And Judy usually watches me on the big TV. And she didn't know how to do the chat thing. She didn't like to do all that stuff, so she just mails me stuff. We talk through we chit chat through the mail. So I'm just gonna let that dry now, and I can, if I want to, while I'm here, I've got some varnish glue. It's called DuraClear. I use it all the time, and I'm going to put this on top of all of this and make it shiny. It'll be um, a varnish top coat. And all I need is a brush, a clean brush, like that. And another napkin here. And I'm just going to do this. This will make it nice and sealed. So I'm going to just let that dry. Put that over here to dry. And we're going to continue with the Happy Mail. How about it, all? Anybody have any questions? Type in caps. If you're new, don't be afraid to ask me questions. Just type it all in caps so that I can see it. So this one's from Pam. Is we'll open hers next. It says, Beth, I had so much fun with this swap. Thank you for hosting it. She sent me some stickers. And she sent me some stamps on here. There's 5-cent stamps. And the 5-cent stamps are good. They have no ink on them whatsoever. The ink is on the top ones. So I get to keep these and use them for extra postage. I have a rule that I will keep these stamps, the ones that have been canceled, and I'll use those in my art as well. I like to decorate with these guys. So these will go up here, and the new stamps will go in my stamps where I do put mail. These are good stamps. There's no ink on them whatsoever, and I can reuse those. There's nothing wrong with them, and as far as I am concerned, it's money. And it's really kind of I think it's against the law to damage money and throw money away, burn money. Isn't that against the law? I think it is. So, hi, Margaret. Margaret, are you feeling better? And Doretha's cooking. Okay. What's for dinner? So, Pam sent me some stickers. And she enjoyed the hidden pockets and the goodies. And she sent me her pocket. And we are going to make a hidden pocket page tonight because I've got several on my desk. And she made a Halloween one, a Halloween hidden pocket. It looks like a tag, doesn't it? But look, it's a hidden pocket. Ghost stories. Isn't that cute? That is adorable. That is adorable. We're going to do a hidden pocket page in my art book because they're so cute. That is so cute. Thank you, Pam. And she did put her name on the back, and then she's got a little cat girl on the back. Oh, that paper is cute. And I will put her name on the front of the book, the tag, because I might glue it down. So that is cute. And then she sent me some Happy Mail, which is some mushrooms and some stickers and little things. Thank you, Pam. Some little doodads, some flowers, a butterfly, and a kitty cat. Oh, look, she sent me a bird and a fish. So the fish will go in the fish book. So the fish book is right here. I'll stick that in there right away. And another piece of coffee dyed stamped paper that's been nice and pretty. Some more butterflies. Here's a girl, and she's got a parrot head, and she's walking with the flowers. Those are cute. They're women, but they've got bird heads. Okay. I've heard of bird brain. Hi, Wendy. Oh, goodness, Wendy. I'm sorry to hear that. Here's some lips. Thank you, Pam. These are really, really cute. And then here's another fashion lady with the regular head. So, and some pretty paper and some pink flamingos. So these are all can be used in Happy Mail. When I make a Happy Mail page, these will be from Pam. So thank you so much, Pam. I really, really love all of that. So let me put a little rubber band around this one. So thank you, Pam. So this is going to go on the bottom down here because I've got other hidden pockets down there. Okay. Now let's see. The next one is from Judy Patton, and she's one of my followers, and she watches from her living room, and she's in our group. So we know where to find her. She sent me an oh, look at this. It's a parrot. Look at this parrot. It's one of those diamond paintings. It's a diamond painting. Heavens to Betsy. Look at that. It's a diamond painting. I'll use this for to play with. Save my stamps. And so that is really cute. And she says, here's a jar. Oh, it's a ball jar. Let's see what's inside. It's a canning jar. It's a ball canning jar. That is so cute. And then she's got the hidden pocket there. You know what would be really funny is if we would draw a bunch of balls, playing ball, dog balls, a beach ball. Never mind. I'm in my own little world. Thank you, Judy. That is so cute. So cute. So I'm going to put that under here with the other pocket letters, hidden pockets. Oh, then she made me another one. Oh, look. It's a pumpkin one. How about that? That's a hidden pocket. Thank you so much. That is so cute. She sent me 3. That is so cute, Judy. That is real cute. It's going under there. And look, there's another one. And this is a pink flamingo on one side and flowers on the other side. So that is cute. And it's another hidden pocket. Like that. You can write yourself a list on there, a hidden list. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it says, "Oh, it's a late birthday card." And thanks for the happy mail. Always glad to get it. God bless you and Joe. Love, Judy. Thank you so much. So that'll go in here. I'm going to make. I've got a few extra cards, and that's going to go with those hidden pockets. And I think I've got another card over here. I might already have it. I have it out already. So we'll put that on the page too. And this one's from Barbara Batzer. And she put hearts all over her envelope. Let me get it out. Here we go. And I can save her little stamp. It's a Christmas stamp. But sometimes we have that as prompts for our list. So where's my scissors here? We're going to just do this. like that. And we'll save that little piece for our Happy Mail page because I like to use every little thing that I can find. So here's what Barbara sent. It's connected here. Let's see. Okay, she sent me an envelope, and this is her hidden pocket. It's a sari silk. It's a sari silk bow, like that. And then here's the hidden pocket part. I think just some happy mail to say hi. I thought maybe this was it's just a tag. It's a tag. It's a tag. So thank you. Thank you. She put little love notes in the pocket. This one says hi. Just some happy mail. Thank you, Barbara. And then here's an envelope. Oh, look, she sent me a ticket. A Polar Express ticket. And some Chinese. We can Korean. All right. Now we know how to say that in Korean. And another friends, it's a game card. It's a game piece. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. Thank you so much. Pretty, pretty. So we're going to put this underneath. And then she sent me a stamp. She made a homemade stamp. It's not a real U.S. postage stamp. It's a homemade stamp. So I'm going to put that underneath here. And I guess I've got one more envelope from Marty. Is Marty in here yet? And she's got this Happy Mail ink pad. That's cute. That's cute. So one more from Marty. So I had the mail. I think it was enough. I think it was 2 days worth of mail. So there's something. And she sent me a pinata mail of a llama. I think it's a llama, a pinata. That'll be fun to play with. So, and then she sent me this, and I think it's a hidden pocket. Oh, look. Oh, look. I love it. I've been putting time cards in everybody's Happy Meals because I've got some time cards. Oh, how cute. And some stickers. Isn't that pretty? That's one of the prettiest ones I've seen. That's beautiful with the lace, and the lace hides the seam, and she sewed right on the edge with her sewing machine. Mm-hmm. And it's just thin paper. It's double-sided paper, but it's thin. It's not cardstock, but that's all you need. And then that goes right in there, and the lace hides the seam, and boom, there's your hidden pocket. Isn't that the cutest? All right. And some fun stickers. Be the reason. Tea time. And a tree. May you be proud of the work you do, the person you are, and the difference you make. That's pretty. So I'm going to put that with the Happy Mail page. And I've got some more things that Pam sent me and Cindy sent me. I'll get those back out now. And I know I put them back here. Mm-hmm. There they are. So this is what Cindy gave me. So I'm going to put these for the Happy Mail page too. So this will go in the Happy Mail page, and this. So I got this in the mail too. This is a free Habitat adventure catalog. It's a a traveling catalog where if you want to travel someplace to a different country, uh, this they will take you there, and I like it. The pictures, so we might be able to use some of these pictures in our Happy Mail. Wouldn't that be fun? We can get all these people. There's a bunch of them. I'm just going to go ahead and take that out and see if I can use it in my thing. And these pictures would be good in the reverse collage book too. Uh, the animals, and look, there's a train that goes in Tim's. That'll go in Tim's envelope. I think I got an envelope for Tim over here, and he collects them. So, so his mother will have to make him a new book to put all of his trains in. See where it is. I can't see. I can't see. I think it was one of these. Here's Tim's envelope. I got some mail that I've got to continue to fill up. So this will go in there, and it will fit. I'm just going to trim this down a little bit. So if you have any trains, we want to send them to Tim, Linda and Tim. They're in our group. So that's ongoing. So that this is a adventure catalog where you can, but I like the pictures, and I like painting the pictures and using the pictures in our art. So this is going to go over here on my desk as a magazine to use. Where we go? Well, there we go. So this is a good one. So that's a free magazine. If y'all ever get if you want a free magazine, we'll go put this with the Happy Mail. And this is a card that we got in the mail, and it's plastic, so it's like a good paint scraping tool, credit card. When you spread your glue out, it's what that's good for. So we will put that in our credit card place. This is some Happy Mail. This was some mail from the one of the congressmen down here, and I'll just put that with my happy birthday cards. So that'll go in the Happy Mail page. Then I got this little catalog, and it is Great European Travelers. So it was some kind of a free catalog magazine that I signed up for, and you could always find little maps in here and some cute pictures. Like all of these little pictures, they would go good in my map book. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that out, and that's going to go with my maps. I have a little book that I've been working on that's on my desk, and it's like a meander book, and I'll let you all watch me make it. So this is made out of a big Texas map, and I've been gluing things down in it. So now I can cut these little pictures out and use these guys too in here. And but when you get to the end, you get to the last page, and you just keep going. It flips over to the other side, so you can add more pictures in here. So that's good. That'll be a good thing. Collect some things for in there. I don't know if I'll have time to do that today, but it's there. I put some pictures in there to do. And see, these little pictures too would go into the map book. Sometimes we use a map, need a map for a prompt. hmm And so it's got other places to travel, and it's got pictures in it for all over the world. And I like using these in my art. So this is a little catalog that I will keep on my desk. It's free. And you can go to, any of you can go to um, any of the United States, any of the states like Florida.org, Visitors Bureau, or Travel Visitors or something visitors, and the state. And you can get on there and get some free travel brochures and books and maps and things for free. And there's plenty to choose from. There's another toucan. So so that's going over here to be saved. Then the last thing I have to tell you, boy, I'm telling you, it takes me an hour to go through all this stuff. I've got another book that I got for free. It didn't cost me anything, but it's an old retro modern book by Lisa Skolnick. Now, this was published. It's a $17 book, and it was published in 2000. So this was somebody's coffee table book. Okay, it was a coffee table book, and they didn't want it anymore. So I got it for free. So I like the size of the book. And if you take the jacket off, it's a pretty blue book. So I love that. And I'm going to tear the pages out of it. I'll keep this front page, and then I will tear out all of the middle pages, keep the back page, and tear out all of these individually. And then I will use this as and make a new book and make a new book. I could also take and rip out every other page and use it as a glue book. And I could put, if I rip this page out, for example, they look like they're sewed in. I could take out this section, and then I won't do every section, but just every other sections. And then the book will be thin enough to where I could use this as a glue book. And I could take and put little people in, sit them in the chairs and stuff like that and make it funny. Or I can take all of the pages out and put new pages in, and I would probably do some sort of a Coptic binding stitch and then glue it into the back of the base, and it wouldn't be any bigger than this. It would be this size, and have a new book, to play with. So that's probably what I will do to this book. And so it's not any disrespect to the book. I'm actually giving it a new life. It was already used once back in 2000, and for 25 years it's been used, and now it's getting a new use. And so I'm recycling this book. Just saying. And sometimes you can find pictures in here to cut out, to put, like this chair would be cute to cut out and put in the map book. Look, there's a globe. So you could cut some of these things out, these pictures, and recycle those pictures. So that would be cute. And that's the only ones I see in here that I would want to recycle. So I'm going to take this and recycle that. And I will take these two things. And look, there's a map up here. So you can harvest some of your books, some of your pages, and harvest pictures. And it would be art fodder. That's hard for me to say, art fodder. And art fodder is things that you would use in your art, any kind of paper, any kind of a paper thing that you would use in your art is called fodder. And I did have some books that I made up. Um, I think they were rainbow books. Uh, and it was something that Dee Dee taught me how to do it. Oh, probably 6 years ago. And we made these fodder books up out of file folders, and we would put things like this in the fodder, so that whenever you needed anything that was green, I could go to the green book and pull these out. It was one of those things. I'm going to put these down here, and this is going to be a future uh, book that we will make. Okay. So I'm down to the bottom of my desk, and all of this is going to be um, for the Happy Mail page. This is the book that Cindy gave me, and I put the elastic on it, and it's it's dry. It's cool, but it's dry. And so this is a cute little book to have, and we'll have to decide what we want to use it for, and maybe we can decide to collect something in it. I like to collect things. We can do a variety. We can come up with something new. I have done a bumblebee book, a yellow book. I've done a fox book, and I've done a bird book, a napkin book. I've got a chicken book up here. Uh, off the top of my head. So we can decide what we want to collect, and we'll turn this into one of those books. I'm going to put it right over here for the time being. Let me see how my charge is going here. I got to hook my iPad up or it'll run down on me. There we go. Now, let's get, I am going to do Twinchies today too. This My glue fell on the floor, so it didn't get the lid capped on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll it down. It's just the top layer of that, and I'm going to spritz it with a little bit of water, and it will liven it back up. I don't have to cut that hard layer off. I'm going to turn it upside down and let it sit in that and see if it will soften up in a few minutes. So let's get. Now we also made this the other day. This was fun, and we're going to continue to work on this too. This was the envelope book that we made, and it opens up, and there's a flip up and a flip down. There's a pocket. There's a pocket. You flip this one out, flip these two up, and there's a flip up and a flip down. There's a pocket, and of course each one of these have pockets up here. And then this one flips out again, and we're going to continue to put some paper on these. I got to put some paper there and on these little guys, and there's more pockets. So you just can keep going as long as you want. But when you add a book, add an envelope, you've got to leave a little gusset, a little bit of space, so that it'll fold over without tearing. And I went over that all real good on Tuesday. So if you want to go back and see how we actually made this book, you can go back Tuesday. And tonight we're going to just continue to glue these on here and tape, glue and tape. I've got some of the tape left over. So we'll finish this up tonight too. But I'll put it over here out of the way right now. So that'll be good. And I'm going to get I've got Twinchies that we made the other Tuesday as well. And they're dry now, and I can show you some of these. These are Twinchies. Next month, we are having a Twinchie trade. And if anybody wants to join in, just let me know. If you guys need me, type in caps so that I can see. I can scroll back and see what you asked me. And I don't see any caps. You're all talking to each other. That's great. Carry on. Carry on, carry on. So, but these Twinchies is what I made, and these will go into, they've all got little words on them, and you can continue to decorate them. I did put some glitter glue on them, and they do shine. So, but they're kind of finished, except for the put something on the back. I've got my name I can put on the back of these, and I'll have to get it out and sit and do that sometime. But I got those Twinchies done, and we can find a rubber band to put on them. So, so that's good. And this was our little what we were working on. That is Jassy here already? Yeah, Jassy, would you like for me to give you your prompts while I'm thinking about it? Because I'm going to do a Happy Mail page, and it'll take me a few minutes to do that. But I can go ahead and give you our prompts. Yes, ma'am. Right away. Right away, ma'am. So if you guys want to help me, this was from Juju. So I'm going to put this underneath here too. That was Happy Mail that she sent me. So maybe I can use a little bit of that in our on our Happy Mail page. So yes, please. I was doing so good. We were doing 100 days of prompts, and Jassy and I and me are the only ones playing. I think I don't know that there's anybody else playing it. Juju was, and I was playing with her, and I just said I got to do some other things. I'm busy. I'm just too busy right now. But we did do some prompt games. So give me some numbers between 1 and 135, and or say the prompt. If you think of a prompt that you want me to use, you can holler out the prompt. Somebody's having storms. It was raining here just a few minutes ago. It was raining over here. So 44. 44 is, it says paint with coffee. So it's really brown. And I have like vintage coffee and uh, coffee colored paint. I use paint. I don't like to use food in my art room because I don't want to attract bugs. So I would use some kind of brown coffee stain is what I would use. And number 13 is drippage. Add drips. And 33 is white. And you can add your brown and white together to make a new color. Turquoise or sea green. Thank you, Steph. Sea green. Love it. Number 11 is fabric. Some kind of fabric scraps. And 19 is a tea bag. And you can use a little tea bag You can use the cloth on the outside of it. You can add some glue to your coffee and sprinkle the tea grains on the coffee and make a ground. Like if you put it at the bottom, you can use it for dirt, a flower pot or dirt or something. You can do all kinds of things with a tea bag. Make a cup of tea, make a cup of coffee. We like to do everything. Charms. You can make a charm. You can put a real charm on it. You can have something small like a Twinkie and put a hole in it and dangle it, and that could be your charm on your page. A charm. And a sponge. So you can paint with a sponge or do something with a sponge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 2 more. Yeah, didn't that sound fun to make some dirt? Oh, Sharon's picking all of Zippy's favorite numbers. All right, they're good numbers too. I need 2 more. Shout it out. I could go down here and fix some good numbers. Okay, I'm going to pick 127, and that is add a doll. Make a little doll. You can cut a little person out or make a little doll. Hi, Patty. Little paper doll. Number 9. That's all I need is a napkin. All right, Jassy. There you go. Thank you, everybody, for helping me. Jassy, do you need? I'm going to post it in the group for us. So if anybody else wants to play along later, you'll please do. All right. That's good. And one of these days, I'm going to make a new one of these and make it pretty. But as long as I can read it, that's all we need, right? As long as I can read it. Okay, so let me take a picture of this and I'll post it in our group. Okay, let's go to here and to here and to here and to post. Pure memorization. Pure memorization. Okay, so I did that. Now we get to do our Happy Mail page. And we will be also finishing up this tonight in a few minutes. We've made our cityscape, and we're going to put a chicken on top of this. And I've got all kinds of ideas of how to do it. So I've got a couple of pages over here that this was a Happy Mail a birthday page, so I'm going to use this side to continue my birthday page. My month. This is my birthday month. So we're going to put that down first. Let's check and see how this worked out. I might need to get a tissue. If I could see where the tissues are. There they are. So here's the tissues, just in case I drip, because I put water in there. And look, there's no water pulling out. There's no water. It absorbed the water. And the top of my glue is soft enough to do. It's not dried hard anymore. It's soft. So there's my glue stick. I re I brought it back to life. So we're going to use my glue stick. We're going to put that right there. You use the same Kleenexes? Walmart. I get them from Walmart. Hi, Barry. Come on in. We are making a happy mail page with some of these things. See, we could put these people there. Look at that. It looks like I tore out 2 pieces of paper. Okay. We like this one. So I'll just take and put some, thank you, Sharon. Yes, I was at that. Sharon sent me a picture, and I will definitely go and get it. She's got good taste. So we'll glue that down a little bit. Let's go over here for our picture. How cute. Okay. She sent me some pictures of some chicken shoes. Oh my heavens. That's funny. Oh wow. I don't know. I don't think I would wear those. Oh my heavens. That's funny. We are going to use a picture that I have. Somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. It must be at the other end. Nope. There it is. There it is. We're going to use. We're going to try to get this guy again. We're going to try to perfect him this again, and I'll put him back in the Facebook group if anybody wants a picture of him. They're pretty. They're pretty good characters. That's what we're going to go with. So, all right. Let's see what we've got. We're going to go with all of these. We're going to make another page for the pockets, and all of this will go on this page. So I think I'll take the pockets and put them over yonder. I love the jar and the Halloween one. That is so cute. And of course the Dino. We named him Dino. And these can go on the Happy Mail page. This is another pocket, hidden pocket. And I think they're got all of them. I think that is. Okay. So that's all Happy Mail. This will be on the birthday page. These will go on the other page. So let's see how many more. We could. How about, I don't have any of the hidden pockets in here yet. So what if we used Cindy's little book for our hidden pockets? That sounds like a fabulous idea. So we've already got a book made up. So let's use it. Mm, Yep, let's use it. All right. So we're going to put the hidden pockets in here. Okay. So everybody all right? Let me know. So I don't really have an order that I can, any order. They'll each go have their own page. Most of them, they'll mostly have their own page. And what I will do is, um, uh, I'm just going to glue the little bit on the back of these, and I'm going to use my hot glue gun. And I probably could get by with just a little bit of hot glue like that. And their names are right there. This was from Linda. So, okay, put that one on the front. Oh, no problem, Marty. I opened up your Happy Mail. Thank you. I've got uh, I have to say, Marty, that yours is probably, I mean, I got some really cute pockets, hidden pockets. I got some real cute ones and everything, but yours is really beautiful. With the Victorian the rose fabric. That is just me right there. That's me. When I lived up north, um, when Joe and I got married, he had a lot of that burgundy wood. It wasn't real. It wasn't redwood or cherry wood, but it was that burgundy wood type of furniture, and it was with the little claw, the little round foot on the bottom of them that looked like a Victorian style. And I had it was all emerald green and burgundy and pinks. And I had a border around the top of the wall, a wall border at the top, and and so uh, it was all roses, and it was all done in these collars. And then I had burgundy throw rugs that pulled. Oh, it was pretty. And then I did at one time I had green curtains, and then I switched them out to ivory because it made the room too dark. But I love this Victorian country. So anyway, it's going to go in here, and it's going to stick up at the top, but that's okay. We're not going to judge. So I just have to decide which side, and I don't know which side, but I'm going to use a little bit of hot glue gun to put it down with. Thank you, Marty. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it's going to go in here. Brand new book. Woohoo! So, but this was the book that I won from Cindy, and she made it and gave it away, and she did a real Coptic stitch on it. So this one was really cute. This was from Pam. I got it today, and I like it with her sticking up, peeping up out of it. But I better put her down if I'm going to put her in the book, so she could go down in here. And for some reason, it's not sliding like it should. I don't know why, but there it goes. There it goes. So that is so stinking cute. Halloween. So I'm going to put it right there. Of course, I run out of glue stick. like that. Is Cindy still in here? She go eat dinner. And then we got these little guys. And then this is what Doretha made me. She made me a hidden pocket, and she gave me another special pocket out of fabric. And it's going in the pocketbook. The pocketbook. I'm going to put this one on this page. Or I could put them over here on this side and keep the pretty page for something else. So I don't want to glue the top down. I'm just going to glue the bottom pocket down. And this was from Judy. And I'm going to put her right there. And they're made out of greeting cards. And Juju made me a greeting card. Oh, this one was Juju's. And this one was Judy's. These three are Judy's. And then this was from Cindy. I should have put her on the front. And these are from Pam. But I'm going to leave that. I might be able to, maybe I'll put a dog there or something. We'll see. And I could cover that up. So that'll be cute. Put Cindy right there. Both of these pages are pretty. These are front and back. Woohoo! And then I could put one here from Judy. And I'm going to use the pink flamingo, although I like roses. But oh well, we have to pick and choose our battles. Sometimes we do good, and sometimes we have to do what we can. I do too, Marty. She's sticking up. So here's two more. I'm going for the paper that has the uh, back side of the papers that don't have any prettiness to it. And these all have pretty things. So I guess it matters now. So I'm going to put that one there. And as soon as we get done with our Twinchies, we will definitely be into October, see, and we'll be able to do some October things. So I'm going to put that there. Hidden pockets. I've never done hidden pockets before. And then this one's Doretha, and it was a cross, and there's her. It was a card, and she did it that way. So I'm just going to glue the bottom part down. Like that. And then this is her little fabric pocket that she gave me. This is Doretha again, butter roll. So I'm going to glue this down. Like that. And then these will go in the pocket. And this is like a little ATC card made out of fabric and paper. She sewed it by hand, and she sewed on some buttons. And I'll fix her so she won't go upside down anymore. So she'll go in the pocket. And then she sent me some mushrooms, and I'm going to put them over here. And I will write her name on this page. So, because I don't think it's written on here. Okay, so there, my book is getting nice and fluffy, and look, the button and the elastic works. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, girls, for all my hidden pockets. And then we talked about the little book that I made with the envelopes. We talked about turning it into the Twinchy book, and I think that'll work out for the Twinchy book. So we will work on that in a minute. But let's do a Happy Mail page. And I started out here, and I'm just going to get some of this and see what I can use. See what I got over here to use. I've got a chair from the magazine. I got an art card, a postcard from Juju, and this was my girlfriend sent me a card, and that's cute. Verse. And then I got another birthday card from Judy. I'm just going to have to get another page because we're just going to go to this page now so I can put my cards down here. And then I got a tag from Barbara. And I got another pocket from Vanessa. So what I can do here is put those down there like that. So this is from Barbara. Vanessa. Okay, and then these are signed. All right, let's try that. And I'm just going to use the glue gun because it's quick. This is from Mississippi. That's where Juju lives, down in Mississippi. Barbara lives in Texas. Vanessa lives in Massachusetts. And she's got some tags in her pocket. So cute. And Judy lives in Tennessee. From all over the world. And she did a diamond painting on that. Cute, cute, cute. So this is going to go right here. Like that. There. All right, that's a Happy Mail page. And then I got some more of these little cutesy things that I might be able to use. Let's see if I can do one more Happy Mail page with this stuff. I think it's fun to use it, and I don't really take enough time to fool with it, to be honest with you, to give it what credit it deserves to using it. So let's try that. If y'all have any questions, just type it in caps, and I'll try to keep an eye out for you to look for it. So we're going to we got pretty paper to use. So that's pretty. Oh, look at that. All right. Get some of this glue stick started back up. It absorbed all that water. So we're going to put that there. And we're going to do a collage. We're going to do a collage. That's pretty. I'll save the Christmas stamps. And we can even do a, maybe put her little be good, do good, feel good. We're going to put this down. So it's going to go there. Here's some mushrooms. There's some girls. So we could put we've got dogs. Just rehearse. I'm going to put the plants over here. And I might be able to fussy cut some of those out. We'll see. And the lips, but I like these little guys. They can go on the page. That could go on the page. That could go on the page. And these little cutouts, I can cut them out a little bit better. And but I like these. And I like the puppy. And I like this girl here. She could be fussy cut out a little bit more. These girls. There's another one of those. That's like a little tag. Look at these little tiny stickers. We could put the bird on there. That would look good on a Twinkie. But we'll put it on the Happy Mail page. And I'm going to add just a little bit more glue. Just in case. And we could put it on here. And the butterflies. And this would look cute cut out a little bit. Just a little cutout like that. Like that. It's a little bit of fussy cutting, but it does look good. Looks good. Can you all see me cut it out? Let me show you what I'm doing. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Almost done. Okay, doesn't that look better? A cute little dog. It could be all dogs go to heaven. That's where my little puppy is. Oh, these are words. Of course, I'm dropping everything. So on this one here, I'm just going to do a little a little cut like this, a little semi fussy cut that is just fixing the shadow of the everything like that. Like that. So that looks better. And she could go on there. And the little birdhouse can go over here with this birdhouse. There's a little birdhouse right there. So this, she could go right there. And this little thing here could be cut out. Be easy to cut this out. It's a postage paid mark. And we're going to put it up there on the corner. So there's that. And I got some more dogs. We've got a picture frame. And we could put that on him. Yeah, that's what we'll do. This looks like Goldie with glasses. It's a little wiener dog. And we'll put the picture frame on him. All right. See if I can do it. All right. So he's going to go right there. We'll go ahead and glue these down too. Like that. This is what I call a little happy mail glue page. Cute, cute, cute. And I'm going to semi-cut these guys out a little bit. She's got a really, ooh, there's an arm. Let's don't cut her arm off. Leave her arm. And she's got a fancy dress on. So let's just put some of these little puppies down there. They could be running down here along the bottom of the page. Like that. And I know there was more. I dropped some on the floor. So we'll put this little girl here. And we've got a girl in a dress. And we're going to put her right there. And the other girl, I'm going to put her up there at the top. And this is going to go at the top. In the corner. And this is going to go at the top. We'll put it up there at the top. And there's another dog. And they're running around down here at the bottom. And then I've got this little girl. Yeah, she's going to go up here. These are the bird brains. Bird brain women. She's going up here. And I got the birdhouse to put down. We're getting it. We're winding it up. So I'm going to put this birdhouse right there. There's another one there. And we'll put this flower up there. And see what else is down here. Found the butterfly. And a kitty cat. So I could put this girl right there. And the kitty cat down there with the butterflies. All right. We'll save that one for the... Well, I can still put that there. Okay, let's trim her out a little bit. Okay. Rip something off. It's gooey, but that's because we revived it. So I'm gonna put this right here. And there's no need to put that back on. It's good. And then I'm gonna put the kitty cat down here. Y'all with me? Are we doing okay? So she's gonna go right there. All right, we got a lot on there. Is that enough? I've got a tea time sticker. I could put it on there. It'll fit right there. There's my Happy Mail page and my butterflies. I got a couple of butterflies flying around here. And they're going to go right there. So, just using some things up for fun. And there's some more stickers down there and stuff, but that's enough for now for that. So there's our Happy Mail page. Everything's down real good, so I can turn the page. And then we can go ahead and work on the rest of our city. It's on the other side. So let's go ahead and start this one up. And I'm going to go over here and get some magic markers that I've got in the cupboard here. Just a minute. The sun came back out after the rain. It's pretty outside now after a nice shower to rinse everything off. So I got some markers. So we'll see how this goes. And I've got some brushed other felt tip markers. These aren't brushed, but they're felt tips. So we'll use some of these. We'll use them both. And see what I want to get I want to get a black one and a gray one. That looks blue. That's blue. It's got a blue tip. That one's dark blue. Oop, I got a lid. Put that back on somebody. So I'm looking for black and gray if I can. Like that one. That one's dark blue. That one's black. This one looks black. Okay, and then I did what we used, yellows and orange and a dark red and a gold. I'll get those out just in case. Oh, look! I found it! We get to carve now. This is my carving tool. I've been looking for this for a year. I knew it was in here. I was going to order me a new one. This is my carving tool. I've got my erasers right over here. I've been wanting to carve for so long. Oh, heavens. It was a miracle. A miracle, I'll tell you. I knew I had it. I would have never put it down in there. I would have never put it down there. I probably had it stuck in the top like this, and then it went on down. You know. Hi, Joyce. Yes, we will be carving. If we got any more time tonight, I'm running out of time. We're doing good though. We're making stuff. So what I want to do with this pen is make some more windows. I'm going as fast as I can. We got to get this one finished. So we're doing good. So all I have to do with this is go around and color in the rest uh, of the around the windows. And on these other ones, I want to go back over the window and square it up again because the paint went on top of the magic marker, and it I want to make it neater like that, like that. And of course, some of this you're not going to even see because we're going to have a chicken on top of it. But I'm not going to make high heel chickens. Hot chicken with high heels. I've seen it all now. And I'm probably going to go through, well, not too bad, just a little. Go through the paper. So this is the monotonous part. And of course, if you wanted to, you can color it all black and then go in and put in little white squares of paper and paint and paste them down. But I think I'm just going to stick to this. I might be able to speed it up like that. Ta-da! It's coming along. So, and then when I was, I'll have to probably put a new title on tonight's um, video. I don't think there's a name on it yet. And I did have one where it had, I was going to put, when you put, when somebody gets in behind you on the, when you're taking a picture and they get into in the way of your picture, they call it photo bomb or something like that. And I didn't want to write that word because I was afraid that it would get kicked out, uh, by being a suspicious word. And so I put chicken photo or some chicken city chicken is what I put on it. I think is what I'm going to put. Describe this. So yeah, it's going to be cute. Okay, I think I got it. So I'm not quite halfway done with the buildings, but it's coming along. This one. Okay, that looks pretty good. And the point to my felt tip here is softer, and so it's making fatter lines, and I'm not complaining. That's just what it's doing, making fatter windows. But it's blending right on down. I don't see a problem with it. How about that? And I'm just going to blacken all of that back in. Like that. So I just have to go back over these. And I'm going to do this in metallic of something up there. And I've got to do this into something. I think I could use a silver one on that one too. I'll have to look to see what I can use. And then just clean these up. Won't take me too much more longer. Okay, I'm working hard. Type in caps if you want me. Blinda's here. She got her groceries put away. Hello, anybody else I've missed? Steffi, I don't know if I said hi. I did. I did glue Goldie down in our book on our Happy Mail page. Cindy sent me a little chewini. My sister has a chewini. She's half Chihuahua and Dachshund. Okay, I think that's good enough for that. Okay, I like that. This is the fancy hotel with the revolving doors. Like that. Okay, and I want to do that in a silver too. So we just got this one left to do. Let's switch to a different marker for fun and try one of these markers. Let's open this one up. Here we go. This is a fine tip, felt tip, fine tip, permanent marker. I think these are all fine tips. And this one is this one's like a real dark gray, and this is black. It almost looks blue there, but it's black. Let's try the black one, and we're going to do some more windows here. And if you want to see how I did this creation, it was an experiment, and I did it Tuesday, and I used blues, purples, black, a little bit of pink, gray, for that night sky. And if we want to do some stars, I can put some stars up there because it is kind of a nighttime skyline. And then when I get down here, I'm going to make some big windows, and they can be like, um, the gyms and the dance halls and the party rooms and stuff. So they're going to have big windows, and we can decorate their lights, and then we can have some double doors. I think double doors would look good down here to get in. Oop, I made that one black. Okay, well, that one's going to be black. So, yeah, these will be like uh, big doors here to get in. Okay. Uh, so, everybody doing okay? Yeah, there'll be ballroom dancing. Where is uh, our ballroom girl, um, Ellen? Ellen, are you here? Are you still here, Ellen? She went to ballroom dancing Tuesday night. She goes, I think once a month or every other week. She has an activity, and I want to know how it went. Clint's still here. So, did you have fun? Did you learn? Was it something that you were learning how to do, or do you already know how to do it and practice? What kind of music did they play? Yes, it was me. Yes, yes. Was it fun? Did you get to wear a fancy dress every other week? You're learning how to do it. Okay. West Coast Swing. All right. I watched this video channel, um, and they're swingers. They dance to any kind of music, and they have um, they put their names in a pot, and they pull out two people to dance together. And most of the time it's a girl and a boy, but it can be anything. Anybody can dance with anybody, and they dance with a swing. It's a type of swing dance, all of its own character, and they listen to the music, and how that makes them feel. Hi, Erin. Erin, hi, sweetie. Oh, that's your sister. Yes, yes, Clint. I'm glad she's there. Hello, hello. But if I find the link to it again, Ellen, I'll send it to you in Messenger. The link to those kids that dance. It's a swing type of a dance, uh, and they different partners have different feels, and they have different things that they do, and but it's fun to watch them. But they don't dress up; they just wear casual clothes. and they wear shoes that kind of slide on the floor, not a grippy tennis shoe, but a soft sole shoe, and they use their shoes to spin and do different things. This one's coming along fine here. Let's see if I can't hurry it up. I should have done this yesterday. But it's working. All right, almost done. I just got this little bit left to do right here. Can you see it? I'm working hard. Candy's said her mother-in-law used to go every Saturday night to ballroom dancing in New York City. My mom and dad used to go to a round dancing club. Well, actually, they used to belong to other dancing clubs where they would just they would it was a dance club, and then they would hire a band every weekend, and then they would go and dance, you know, and uh, and they all dress up and go out dancing, and um, and it was any kind of music, every kind of music, fast and slow. But then they did this round dancing, and it's like square dancing, but you keep your partner. You don't trade partners in the round, and you dance in a circle. And then there's a caller, a guy that calls out the moves of what to do next. So they had to know, like 20 different type of moves. Uh, so when the auctioneer guy, the caller, he would call out the next move, and the music was always type of the easy beat to do those moves with. Yeah, pants with a ruffled blouse. That's good. That's fun. I'm glad. That sounds like fun. Good for you, Ellen. How many people were there approximately? It's good exercise. Oh, Marty says she sees videos of in Vegas where they dance. Stephanie said her grandpa friends go to a Western line dancing every Saturday evening after. That's great. And he still goes. Line dancing, you don't have to have a partner. You just stand in line and dance. and they do different songs with different. It's the routines. The routines. I used to do the electric slide. How many of y'all remember the electric slide? Well, for some reason, these windows down here are looking so much better. They're looking so much better. So, but I'm almost done. I just need a few more windows here, and we'll color them in, and then we'll start on the chicken. Two more rows. I get sloppy. The faster I go, I get sloppy. Filling in the last, they got a little bit bigger. Almost here. Let's see if we can get it done. She say how many people? Candy remembers the electric slide. Oh, you can do the hand jive. I used to what? Well, did you learn that on the Dancing with the Stars? Any of you watch Dancing with the Stars? They don't do it anymore, do they? They took a break or something. Some of them got married. Okay, there's all of those. So now I'm going to get my colored ones out. And I'm going to need some yellows and orange, I guess. Let me do some of these. Just random. No rhyme or reason for the colors. It's just whoever is home. These are apartment buildings and office buildings. So it just depends on who's home. And the markers are making me sneeze. Excuse me. Okay. There's some yellows. And then these down here, I think I'm going to make them a different shade, like a peach. Or this shade. Let's see if these will work. Because they have colored glass so that they can see out, but you can't see in. Can you all see me doing down here? Is that better? A little bit there. See if this is the same one. I don't know. Is this? No, they're a little bit different. I think this one's more pink and this one's more orange. Can y'all see? Okay. I like that. All right, that's good. We can pull it in down here. Like that. Okay. And we'll put a few more up in here. I think the markers did better than what I did Tuesday night. So I do want to go around a little bit more of that. I don't think I need these anymore. Just throw them on the floor when you're done. That's all you have to do. So I'm going to use another shade of this burgundy. Like that. And it's mixing with the black, so it's looking dark. But that's okay. We'll leave some white ones in there for that kind that were on purpose there. And this I'm going to try to use. This is a gray, some kind of a gray. And I will do a little bit of that up here. Like that. And I want one of these to be, look for my silver pen. And I wouldn't mind this building having this around a lighter shade. like that. Like that. Okay. Now, what else? Okay, I like all of that. And got another. I've got another. There's gold. I guess I could try the gold. So, hi Angie, Patty, come on in. We're painting. We're using our markers and making a city. And we're going to get a chicken in here. That's what we're working on. We got an hour to get the chicken done. I think I can do it. If we got time, we'll finish up maybe with some twin cheese. If you have any questions, type in caps. So that's right, Ellen. Some of the people are not in their office, so they might be blacked out. But yeah, that's kind of the way it is. We don't know. They're not home. They're out dancing, Ellen. They went out dancing. We could put some figure people down here where they're dancing. We'll put some people in there. They're standing there. Yeah, I just put dots on their heads and they're in there dancing and they might have a yoga class or uh, an exercise class. So I like that. I think I will put a couple of more windows here like that to make it, because not everybody has the same kind of light bulb like that. And if I can find my black pen back, I'd like to clean these up a little bit. And of course, we took this picture from afar, farther away, because you can't really tell what's in the windows. So like that. I know I did these once before, but for some reason I think it needs it again. Just those. And then these. These are the condos. They got big windows. It's monotonous. Okay, that's all I'm going to do with the the buildings. That's all they get. That's all they get. Now, so let me put some of these away. So glad I found my carving knife. I am so happy. And I'm glad we used all of these critters. I'm glad we got to use them. So we'll just put these over yonder. I don't know how that hooks. Like that, I guess. I'll put those over there. That over there. Now, my phone. Get my phone. We've been busy tonight. Whew. Okay, so this is what I'm going to put. Let's see, get my pictures and camera and my pictures. So this is what I want right there. So I'm going to take some, I think I'm just going to take black. I'm going to use the rest of this black up if I can, because there's not much left in it. And what I want to do is I'm going to make my chicken right here. And then his body is going to come in like right here. So he's coming in from the side. And he's photobombing the picture. Like that. And I'm going to make its hair, make the hair on him, make him real funny. He's going to be real funny. He might even go down a little further. And I could maybe even put his wings. He can put his wings up. So let's see if I can do. I'm winging it, guys. I'm going to wing it. So there's his wing. Like that. I'm going to let that dry. There's still a lot of paint down in there. I keep thinking it's empty, but it's not yet. So I'm going to let this dry. And then we're going to add feathers. Now we're going to add feathers. Is it going to be fun? Funny? I don't know. I hope so. And he can say, hello there. Well, hello there. He's a chick with such small wings. It's a chicken. They don't have big wings. Have you ever seen the size of a chicken wing? A chicken wing? Why, they're tiny as can be. Now, they got a little bit bigger drumsticks, but their wings are tiny. They're not birds that fly. They can fly up and roost, but they don't fly for very long. Steffi, you should know that. And after I get my chicken done, I will go back with some glitter gold, my glitter glue, the gold one, and I will add some more color to those lights with the gold. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I got silver too. I can do silver. And then I've got a pen that I threw over here on my desk the other day. It's a whiteout pen. And a whiteout pen is perfect for making stars. If you've never made stars before, a whiteout pen, and I swear I thought I got it over here. I'll have to look for it. It's I'll find one before we get done. So anyway, let me dry this real quick, and I will start painting feathers. And I'm probably going to use colors like red and green and blue, light blue, something different than this color scheme. It'll be something that's not already on the table, on the paper. And I'm thinking primary colors. Hi, Joni. Good, Ellen. So you can do this in whatever, use whatever material that you have at home. You don't have to use um, what I'm doing. You can use different colors. And let's see, I think I could put that up there. Maybe it'll give me a little bit more room. And let me get some coolers out of here and uh, off of my thing so I can use. There's a honeysuckle pink. That would be a cute feather. And of course, I want to use um, I might use some of this metallic yellow, not on the edges, but in the middle of him. And I can use this green here. This is a metallic green. These are pretty paints. And I can use all of these, and they're of the same family. You see, these are the same family. I can use all of these guys. And there's a pink one there, another pink. So we'll put that one back. And I've even got a gold one in this metallic. They go together. Like birds of a feather go together. So, and there's another blue. That's a metallic. So we're going to use these colors. And I'm going to use a pretty nice paintbrush. So that's what we're going to try to do. Stephanie's schooling us in the chicken department. She's schooling us. So I'm going to start off with a bright pink. And I'm going to try to do his eyes uh, the way the picture is in here. And how do I go back? There we go. Um, his eyes are going to be like this. And I will be putting white on top of that. There'll be white on that. That's going to be his eyes. And he's going squawk, squawk. And so here's the way the feathers are going to go. Like that. And this paint is thick. It's thick. So I figured I can get it done a little faster with the bigger brush. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. I guess I'm going to have to get a little brush so I can get these little slick. And we'll put some big ones up here. Like that. So, throw a black light on them. You're right, Joni. I've got fluorescent paint. I could. So we'll get his beak on there. And let's see now. I got so much paint on here. I'm going to try to save it and use it with this brush. And this brush is going to be better. It's kind of a square brush, but I can use the side of it to flick out and make better feathers. We're just going to flick it around. So, like that. And then, okay, I think that's good. We will put this back in the water. Hi, Nora. What you doing, girl? You sleeping in here with me? You taking a nap? Nora's taking a nap. There's a chicken dance. Is it? Does it go? Does it go like that? And they do the chicken waddle. I think that's it. They play it at every wedding. Oh boy. All right, let me get this brush. Got paint all over it. All right, we're going to use that. Get rid of that. So let me get some more colors on this bird so you all can get an idea. Ellen said yes. So this is a going to be a very colorful chicken. And I've got to strategically place these feathers on here to make it look good. And these are metallic colors. Okay. I've been using this color a lot because there's not much it's halfway down. But I bought some more blue paint. I've had this metallic for a little while, I guess. So we'll get some of that on there, and then I want to try to dry it a little bit. And actually, the black doesn't look. If the black shows, and I don't get it complete, and there's a little bit of black. I mean, I've got more colors to put down first. I'm not going to. It's going to look okay if that little bit of black shows. Yeah. Okay. So that's enough of that one. I know it's going through a little ugly stage right now, but you know good and well that it has to go through a little ugly stage before it gets to a pretty stage, right? So you all bear with me. You bear with me here. Let's go with the green. I'm gonna also dry this with the hair dryer here. Heat gun a little bit. And I can use gesso for the eyes too. Gesso was a very, very good, uh, thick white paint. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be real good. So let me get my gesso out real quick. Okay, Nora, it's just your father. I'm going to put a dot there and a dot there. And swoosh it around a little bit. I better wash my brush. So, here's hoping that this will work. Nice and thick. And I'm going to let it dry thick. And if it might have to take overnight for the eyes to dry. And then I will put a black dot in the middle of the eyes after that dries. You understand? Have you got it? Sometimes we have to let our artwork dry a little bit. Okay. Yeah. And then I can also take some of the gesso and make stars. I was going to use a whiteout pen, which is also good. The whiteout is stark white. It's a real thick white paint, and we can put the comet in. What was it? The one that flew by last night? The comet that flew, and it had a. I'm sure it had a tail. I didn't see it, but I heard about it. I heard about it. There's our comet. There's our comet. So there's our night sky. I could have done splatters, but I'm kind of in a hurry to get this done tonight so we can get it done. So I didn't have time to do splatters, but I do have some stars in the sky. So that's good. All right. Let me fix this up again.
Guess who, guess who's on the phone?
I don't know.
A baby. The grandbaby.
Oh, is it the new baby?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. What's her name?
His.
What's his name?
Oh, he's pooping. Lachlan.
Huh?
Lachlan.
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 Oh, wow. That's.
Oh, he is definitely pooping.
Oh gosh.
Where you been feeding that baby?
I don't know what she's feeding it.
Oh.
She said it's the formula. He has a blowout every time.
Oh yeah. Till they get used to it.
Well, I'm live. Go in there.
And there he is.
He's beautiful.
Yeah, he is. He looks like Looked like he might be a wrestler or something.
Okay, now I'm going to get the green. Got a new grandbaby. Woohoo! They live up in Kentucky. Lachlan. That's a good name. It reminds me of you know, Robin Hood type stuff. Lockley, Lachlan. All right. So I'm putting some green on there. He's talking on the phone. He went in the other room to talk on the phone. He looks nice and big. He looks healthy. So so I think I do need to put some yellow in this. So we've got some green feathers going. It's coming along. I think so. Let's put some up here for you. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me get. I need to get that orange on here. He needs some orange. So let's get some orange on him. Maybe I should let it dry. Dry it one more time too. Hold the bus. That was. It's not my grandson. He's my great grandson. The grandson had a baby, so he's my great grandson. Now, you see the white? It's taken up some of the black from underneath it. So I will put another coat of white on that after it dries, and to get his eyes white, much whiter. Alrighty. So now I'm going to go back to the orange brush and see if, and I do have some fluorescent colors that I could try to use if I need to. But we're going to put some bright orange up there. How's that? I think after I do a few layers, um, it'll come out. And then I want to go ahead and do his beak. His beak is going to be kind of like that, with a happiness shape. How's that look? I might add some yellow to that. We'll see. And I'm going to go ahead and give him some orange feathers around the down there too. Oh yeah, this brush is much better than that other one. Much better. Didn't mean to do that. So this is going to have to dry before I finish it. Um, I'm pretty sure if I want to keep the paint, um, thick when I flick it, and I'd like for it to stay thick. Thinking definitely needs some yellow. And I might just use those fluorescent colors too. Thank you, Joni, for suggesting that. This paint is watered down a little bit, but it's coming along. It's coming along. We can put that back up. I'll get another orange. I think I got another orange over here that's thicker. I'll use it in a little bit. So we got to come up with some kind of snazzy saying for this guy. Uh, for him, he's got to come in and say something like "What's up?" or something funny. Don't you think? Something funny. He needs to come up with some kind of a chicken line. I'll let you guys think about that. So I'm putting another layer of white on his eyes. Hopefully this won't soak up any more of that black. So that's good. Block. Hi, Kellyanne. I did see you earlier. I saw you. I saw that you came in. What's some more bright colors? I got these two I haven't used. And I think I will definitely use the yellow. And I might even go ahead and just use the gold. That orange is not my favorite. We'll put some gold on his beak. It's a metallic gold. Oh, yeah, I think that's going to look good. And I'm going to give him a bottom beak. He's going to go squawk. Yeah, we could put some gold flakes up here. And it's metallic. So there's some gold. And like I said, the black, the little bit of black that shows through, I don't mind it a bit. So, yeah. So I'm going to put that in the water. And let's see what else we could do. Give that a little dry. Yeah, he's fancy. He's from the city. I guess I could put the moon up in the sky. Okay. Now, another thing, and alert, alert, alert. I have an alert. I have an epiphany idea. I've also, in my arts and crafts, I've been known to actually use feathers on my art. The eyes are still not stark white enough. I'm going to have to let that dry real good and do them white again, and uh, maybe um, do another coat of white. And I can do that tomorrow. I'm going to let this dry because it's really, really thick. But I could use some real baby feathers. And I do have a piece of orange felt that I have over here that I can actually make him a beak out of. So let's go rogue. We're going rogue. We've got 15 minutes to finish this guy up. So let's see if we can't make him a real felt beak. So we're gonna do it like that. Do it like that. And do it like that. Let's see. Let's try that. So we're gonna get our hot glue gun and we're gonna glue his beak down like this. And then we're going to take it up and we're going to put a little dot of glue right there and let it dry. So we'll get the beak on here and then we'll go get the feathers. Don't go yet, Ellen. Don't go. There's more. So here's his little beak. And we could put a little bit of red in there to make it look like his little tongue. Because they do have little tongues, right? Goldie? Goldie. Do they have tongues? They've got tongues. Parrots got tongues. I've seen a parrot's tongue. And I know they got gizzards. So we're gonna let that dry up Now it'll close when I close the book, but we want it to kind of pop open. And I can get that red paint. Hi, Angela. We're going to get a little bit of red paint, and that's going to be his little tongue. I don't know what shape their tongues are, but we'll put a little bit of red back there. That represents the tongue. Steph is napping. No doubt it. Doubt it. Okay, so we'll put that one away. So there's this little beak. So I'm going to put this paint away because I've already decided we gotta have real feathers. Just not going to be right without the feathers. So we'll save that for another day. And I do want to take and put a few of these. Uh, I'm going to wait and put the glitter glue last and do whatever decorations I want to do. I'll use it last because it'll take a while for the glitter glue to dry, and I will leave it. I'm going to leave it thick, so I'll do that last. See if I can go over and get my feather collection out now. Don't go nowhere. If I had a feather, where would I be? This is what I call mixed media, real mixed media. So I'm going to get the heat gun out and dry this one more time. It's not going to be completely dry, but it'll be dry enough. Okay. I'm going to put that paint away. And I'm also going to get some white out. Um, I'm going to make a moon, and I'm going to make it up here. That's going to be our moon. So, wish me luck. Think that's big enough for the moon? Would that be okay for the moon? And I'll put some craters on there. Pounce around, make it look like craters. Okay? Hi, Juju. Okay, so I'm going to use orange feathers. And I'm going to use a red feather. And I got blue feathers. I've even got some white feathers. And maybe a yellow feather. Yeah. What else? Red. Pink. We need a pink feather. For starters. Now, this is where the crafty part comes in, because I'm not going to actually use this feather. I'm going to take it apart and use parts of the feather. So what I'm going to do is, like, I will pull off some of this. What do the feathers have? What makes the feathers feathery? Is this considered fur or hair? I don't know. So I'm going to clip off the tops. And the fan's going to have to turn off if I'm going to do this right. So I'm just going to put a little dot right there. And there's one. And there's two. Like that. That. We got red, we got blue, we need a yellow. Another yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, and white maybe. Put this one over here. Like that. So there's his head. And we can put more. But then we take these little feathers down here. And we, oh goodness, I just ripped that whole thing off. Good. So what we do is we can take a little bead of glue. And we'll go out here on this wing. Go out on a wing and a prayer. And I'm going to put a little bit of gluey right here and right here. Just a little V like that. And then these little flyaways, they get to go into the glue. And then they're going to build up and make some feathers. They'll make the wings. Somehow. There we go. So we'll put some red feathers and some more blue feathers. Of course, the fan is blowing everything. That's okay. Once it gets in the glue, it'll stay. Like that. And we'll get some of that orange. Okay, don't stick to me. Stick to the glue. And I think I'll need a little bit of more yellow right there. Got a little bit there. So I'm just playing with the feathers, getting them to glue down a little bit. This is called feather art. Okay, so we can continue to put some more feathers. And we won't worry about everything feather and feather out. When we get done, we'll blow dry. After the glue dries, we can blow dry and blow off any of the loose feathers if they're just laying around. But I'm not going to do that till tomorrow because I want them to, glue down first. I don't want to blow them off. So, but there, that's what it's going to look like right there. So I'm going to get my a little bit there. So, what do y'all think? More yellow? Okay. All right. Now, what do y'all think? Just enough feathers? Is that just enough? I need some feedback. We don't need any feather on his eyeballs. So, Henrietta looks like she's going out on the town. That's it. But I still want to put more white on her eyes. Now, I think that's enough. There's a lot of paint on there, and I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. I think so too. And of course, again, I want to do more on the eyes. Maybe I can do one more dot. This one's being slighted. Let's try it. Okay. And there will be a black dot in the middle for the eyes. And now I'm going to put some silver uh, in some of the windows and make them glitter, sparkle. Maybe the stars. I can put some glitter stars up here that are distant galaxy stars. maybe give it some sparkle, and I can sparkle some of these up in the windows. Okay, there's a few windows, and maybe over here and down here. So that's it. That's all I'm going to do. And it's 9 o'clock, so I'm going to quit. That's all we're going to have got time for tonight. So there is my creation. So, guys, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. We will put the feathers away for the next project, and so that's it. So I will be back again on Saturday night, and we will uh, we're done, and we'll pick up to some of the projects that we haven't finished. Like I'll show off. We'll do some more Twinchies. I'll show the Twinchy envelope book off again and finish. We need to finish it up, and I'll show off the pocket trade again before, because it still goes on to the end of the month. And then we'll sign up for some more Twinchy trades for if anybody wants to join in on the Twinchy trade, and some of the other things that we've been doing around here. We've been working on the um, the zine, uh, the zine book. We started a zine book the other day, and we can finish working on that one as well, and the fairy book, and some of the other books we got. So thank you all for hanging out with me. And Henrietta is not exactly what I wanted, but it's pretty close. Daggone good enough. We had to try. We had to try, and I might be able to do some more mark making with um, felt tip sharpies, with some sharpies, and I'll get my sharpies out and work some more on the bird itself. I'm going to make a single black dot for the eye after that dries real good. So I'll see y'all later, and good night, everybody. I'll take this, put the lid on my glue.